do when I first start training. If you're a person that just maybe have started training or thinking about it, make sure you do these next things. I don't want to see the next 3 things, but just make sure you guys do these next things. Who am I? My name is Coach Pete. I've been on YouTube since 2008, 2009, training people for like 25 years. I've been here. I've been doing that. So just a little bit of intro real quick, but let's get to it. The first thing that I do when I start training is not what you think. It's not going to be set my schedule to work out. It's not going to be bench press. It's not going to be get new shoes. It's not going to be start warming up correctly. No, the first thing I do is I make an assessment of where I'm at. Why is this important? Because the worst feeling that you can do is when you do change and you do see progress, or you do progress, you will not see it. You will not see yourself become different, right? We have this visual / mental block when it comes to us being better. And for us to gauge exactly where we're at, I can't find my notebook, it's somewhere around here, is the first thing you want to do. You want to if you can, get a tape measure, right? Measure your waist, measure your bicep, measure your chest, go through a whole, if you can't do it, find someone that can do it for you. Measure your body. If you can't do it because you don't have a tape measure, find a pair of pants that don't fit, but like is right there. Right, put a t-shirt. T-shirts are all right because they can actually shrink. Pants, I think, are the best. Nothing where it's like a super tight one where it's like if you're a size 36, you're trying to a size 28. That's kind of fucking ridiculous. Let's be honest with you. Who wears a 28 right now? Anyway, I had one friend that wore 28. His name was Keith. Super lean. Anyway, we're not talking about him. We're talking about you. And I want to make sure that you assess what's your body weight. A lot of us are scared. We have scaleophobia. We have body weightophobia. We want to make sure that we don't hurt our own feelings, right? Because we don't want to know the truth. But the truth will set you free. It's knowing exactly where you're at to know where you're going. Okay, and I'm not only talking about, now this is just body assessment, right? A body assessment that we would do as a personal trainers. We would take your girth measurements, your weight, your blood pressure, kind of see where your starting points are. Then we would go into a physical assessment, right? Another assessment, which is body movement, pain assessment. How do you move in a squat? How do you move in an overhead squat? How do you move in a straight leg lift? How do you move touching your toes? Can you even touch your toes? Do those things hurt? Right? Where's the pain? And for this stuff, you can just do by yourself. Get a camera, go through an assessment. If you want an assessment, let me know. Comment down below, and I'll send it to you. Pretty simple, right? Knowing where you're at there. How does your body move? How many push-ups? If you're a little bit more advanced, right? How many push-ups can you do? When you get into like a strength program, maybe after the general phase or GBP phase, which is our general preparation phase, right? We do basic movements depending on where you're at. Everyone is different. So for me to give you one to say, per se, it doesn't make sense. But finding out where you're at. Where's your bench at? Where's your squat at? Where's your deadlift? You know, not your hardest 1 RM, but maybe like an 8 RPE, like you keep it like 2 or 3 in a tank. See where do you get to? What weight is it that you stop at? And log those in, right? Log in the progress. I'm not saying you got to be a bro and like carry a notebook if anyone still does that and writes down everything they lift and all the weights they have. Good for you if you do. That's great. But knowing where you started from is going to help so much, because 3 months down the line, when you're a completely different person, you're going to be like, damn, I wish I took those pictures. Damn, I wish I did this for myself. Damn, I wish I, because then it's gone, right? That person no longer exists. And now you can just look for these weird pictures that you're going to crop your friends out of when you're both sitting at Shannon Rose at the picture in a group photo. And yours is like, oh, this is the most disgusting that I felt. And you know it's like a cropped out picture. And it's just you, and then like someone's hand is on your shoulder. But that's the only picture you have of your progress. So as hard as it may be to have self-realization, as hard as it may be to deal with the hard truth, do those things. And you could do them week to week, bi-weekly, once a month, whatever you want, right? Don't obsess over it, but have it in the back. And the last one is also doing it with nutrition, just having it ready for nutrition. Like a lot of people don't know what they do. Do you drink enough water? Just log it. Log it in. I got more. We talked about it yesterday. It was the time too. So let's go to nutrition. I'll go to another one after this. That's only giving numbers. It just pops in my head. I haven't scripted out, but like I kind of know. More ideas come. So nutrition is another one. How much protein are you eating? We all know it's the most important one, right? The most important macronutrient is how much protein are you eating? How much? Just if you're not eating that much, well then start to increase the normal amount that you normally have. Maybe you're eating too many carbs and fat, not enough protein. Swap them. We don't got to go on a diet. Just swap them. See where you can make those changes. You're not drinking water? Drink a little more water. That's it. You want some water? Drink some water. You want a little bit more water because you're not drinking water? Drink a little bit more water. It's fairly simple. Fairly odd parents. Right? You're not eating greens because that's what you wrote down? Oh, shoot, I don't eat any greens. Add some greens. It's not a complicated thing. We're not bodybuilders. We're not getting ready for a show. But these little things that you can gauge will help you understand where you're at so you know where you're going. Right, and the last one is I got no time. I got no time. Well, what's your time? How much time do you have in a day? I don't got time to work out. I don't got time to do shit. Are you sure about that? How much time do you actually have? This one hurts. This one hurts more than dieting. How much time do you actually have? Log it in. Do a whole day's worth of how much time. Your phone will tell you. Open your phone to that little page that tells you how much time you're on social, how much time you're on the phone, how much time you're watching Netflix, how much time you're sitting down, how much time you're waiting for your kids after school. It's there. You have it. We just do not want to see it. And when it's on paper, it's facts. When it's out in the world, it's facts. When it's in your head, what you think and what you believe, it's a figment of your imagination. It's not real. It may be real, right? I may say I have no time. I got this, I got that, because you're in I've been there. I've fucking been there. Where it's like, oh my God, I got my kids, I got to drive. Like, I think it was maybe 3 years ago, I made podcasts on the Mental Mobility podcast. Oh yeah, welcome to the Crank Vegas podcast. By the way, it's episode number 4. Totally forgot to plug that in. And I would say I would log in my whole day, right? And journal it out. I'm like, I have this. I got breakfast for the kids. Try to get a workout in. Breakfast, bring the kids to school. Get home. Go here. Do this. Okay, pick up my wife. Bring my kids to wife. Go there. Do that. And I filled my whole day in with all this bullshit. It's bullshit. Whereas when I had to pick up my son, that's where I found time. I was like, oh, I got to pick up Phoenix from school, but I get there early because I don't want to park far. So I just sit in the car and wait for half an hour until it's done. You know what I could do in a half an hour? I could go for a walk. I could get out of there and move. I may not be able to do a bench press. But that does count as time to do something physical. You know, so understanding the gauging and the assessing from where you are now and really locking in. This is where my starting points, from my body composition to my nutrition to my physical fitness, like my pain assessment, my strength assessment, to even my time assessment. Starting there, you know where you're going to go. You know which way it's going to move. Okay, and if you want one for time, go to www.busypersonworkout.com. I got a free little thing right there for you. It is our ebooks, 2 of them. So check it out, and then a little bit of a 4-week plan. If you got no equipment, you got to start working out, go check it out. It's for you. It was, for some reason, it was charging people. It's not. It should be $0 now. So hopefully you guys get a copy. If you did, give me a thumbs up. If you enjoyed this podcast, give me a thumbs up and comment anything you guys want. I don't care. Whatever it is, it helps me out because I care less about subscribers as long as I'm developing or giving you some type of value. That's always my most important thing. All right, I'll see you guys later. It's Coach Pete. Peace out, everybody. End the stream now.